Today I'm going to show you how to make one of these, and it's not like the other ones you've seen before. Let me show you. Most of these you're going to run into are 12 volts or 24 volts. I had to up it 36 volts with carbon fiber Sherwin Vega speakers. And that's not the best part. A 7-inch sub with a magnet about this thick. Let's go on a journey. Come with me. What is up, guys, and welcome back. Check it out, check it out. Today we got the little viral toolbox that everybody changes into a stereo, and I'm gonna do it different. Why? Because it means a lot to me. A lot of the guys, they do little 12 volt systems. Some of the guys do 24 volt systems. I'm gonna go 36 volt system. Now I could power it with a battery, but I need a big one out of like an electric bicycle. I'm not gonna do that. That's way too much money. Not interested, don't care. I wanna plug it in, I want power. I want this thing to freaking rock. So, what's the plan? We're gonna put in Sherwin Vega speakers. That's right, Sherwin Vega speakers, and a giant capable to 1,000 watt subwoofer. It's a big boy. Also, I'm gonna need several different inverters. I'm gonna be stepping power all around in this thing. I'm gonna bring it in from 110 from the wall. I'm gonna change it to 36. I'll show you how to do that later in the parts I got to do it. Then I'm going to be taking that 36, jumping it down to a step down. I'm going to step that down to 5 volts. And I'm going to run lights in it. A year or two, Lowe's came out with a little base for their brand, and it fits the Harbor Freight brand. Let me show you that over here. There's your setup. There you got your Harbor Freight box, and you got your Lowe's Cobalt brand. You could get the Lowe's one to match the top. It doesn't matter. I'm using this one because this is my dad's. He passed away. It means a lot to me. That's why I'm making it to a stereo. The one I could find was this lavender purple, as you can see. And I didn't want to spare you sitting through it, so I got carbon fiber wrap, and I started wrapping it. And as you can see here, I've got a whole mess of parts going in there. There's a lot of stuff that's got to fit in this box. I'm going to get to putting the holes in it for the speakers. I'm going to use these carbide bit hole saws here. I've got a spot there I'm going to punch, I'm going to drill. All I'm doing is nice and gently pushing the screwdriver right where that locking tab is. Turn it to the side just a hair and it pops right off. There's being a little, there we go. Spring-loaded punch. I'm going to go right in the center where I want my speaker. There. Just like that. This is a 95 millimeter or 3 3/4 inch. There we go. The amp we got is a monster compared to what people put in these things usually. It fills up just about the whole drawer on the bottom. You got just a little bit left. It's big. It's capable of throwing 220 watts to right, 220 watts to left, and 350 watts to the amplifier. And the amp's all built in. It's real nice. Bluetooth. It's got an auxiliary port for just plugging in your iPhone and playing it right off of that. This thing is sweet. So I'm going to be running a 2 ohm sub. I'm going to run all 350 amps out. 2 ohms lets all the amperage out. So 350 watts is going to go to that sub I showed you. On the little speakers, the 4-inch Sherwin Vegas, we're going to run those at 4 ohms. We're going to take it down a little bit. We're going to cut that in half. And we're going to send 160 watts to each speaker. Real nice. It's got a volume for the sub. So if it's drowning out or whatever, you can control it from there. Alright, look at that. Light pressure, watching to close. Don't want to wind up tangled up in this thing. This is a 152 millimeter hole saw. And there's one successful, perfect hole. Next thing I'm going to do is going to be a cutaway scene, and I got sound deadening. I'm going to get it all trimmed up, line everything. The way the box nice and sealed, and it won't rattle everything all around. The last time I close it, I'm going to have everything working. I'm going to seal all kinds of caulking on the roller drawers and everything so they don't vibrate. I'm going to close it for the last time, let it dry. I'm going to take clear caulking, I'm going to seal all this all up. Sub will be sealed in the back. And then we're going to add sound ports. I'll get into how to measure those and get a correct one. Got this one nice and lined in there. Looks really good. See that nice and crispy? Keep the factory cut where you can see it. And then the top, if you look up in the top there, factory one. Here's the other one. It'll make a big difference. There's a look for you. There you go. Top and bottom, sound deadened. Make sure you click the subscribe button. I've got some big stuff coming. Oh man, I got a big, nasty turbo kit for this car right here. I've got boxes over waist high. I've got everything in. It's ready to go. This car's a one owner. I bought it new. Been working on it ever since. It's got a lot of stuff done to it. And we're going to send it over the edge, finally. And the plans after that turbo kit, I'm going to do some big injectors, fuel system, fuel delivery. We'll get it tuned up real nice, dyno it out, take it for some pulls. So follow, make sure you check back for more. I got the speakers set in there. Take a look at them. Again, those are the Serwin Vega carbon fiber. A lot of people, they put this mat back on top, they put the speakers in, tighten them down. The screws grab the mat, they twist the mat, they wrinkle the mat looks horrible. Why do people keep doing it? So I'm going to take this tool right here, this is a tarp tool, to put grommets in a tarp. I'm going to take this right here, just like this. Just like that. There we go. Now when that goes back on there, all my holes are accessible, looks nice and professional. So I've measured out the clearance I need, got it all lined up on there. I'm going to take and cut that out, but I'm going to leave this little part here because I've got a lot to put in there. This is an idea I was thinking, maybe later on I can mount this here. I'll go into what that does in a little bit. Then I've taken the liner, I've cut it to fit perfect. Cover up all those cuts. I want to glue these into the bottom of the tray so it sits on the washer and allows a little bit more air flow around it so it won't get too hot. Now I know my knob needs to be about right there. I'm going to goop it right on top of each little knob. Find our mark and then we'll press. There we go. So I'm going to do the knobs, and then I went over and I measured. There's an access port for a power button and a USB. I'm going to put that right there. Just like that. Look at that. That is perfect. Got a hot glue gun. It's got Gorilla Glue, hot glue stick in it. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put these things on just finger tight because I'm going to have to come in later. Big boy right here. And we're going to slide it down in there. We're going to get our holes set. Flip it back over and check the inside there. Ooh, it looks pretty. Next thing, I'm not going to show you this, it's boring. I'm going to measure out the drawers and cut to where they fit. I'm using this right here, this mini Dodoka, however you say it. It's an AC to DC converter. And this allows me to go from 3 to 6 volts DC off of AC power 110. And as you go, you can see your voltage right there. To verify that I'm receiving the 36 volts that I want to run, I'm going to jump this into a voltage meter in between the speakers, and I'll go by that. A really nice power button, all billet aluminum. It stays red ringed when it's off, it goes green ring when it's on. check out how sexy this thing turned out. Now we're going to have a sealed system. This box is going to be completely sealed when I get done. We're going to let the base port out of the tube. The rule of thumb when doing a base tube or port is you want it to be half or just over half the width of the way you're going. So if you were going this way in the box, you'd want it to be halfway or a little bit more. I'm going to go this way. There's the system. It's wrapped. It's all dirty. I've been touching it. I got the cutout. That's the best I could get it. You can see where the voltage. It's kind of under the handle, but it works, and I can adjust it. See my dial. Right here is the power button. So the only place that the port hole will fit is in the back of it, right there. One port hole. I cut an access hole to get my cords from the bottom up into the top, and I will cut one exactly the same, mirroring it on the top part. I'm just going to cut an X in that, leaving it to where cords can come out and through it, and then that'll kind of seal around the cords once they pierce through there. Now I've got this voltage meter. This is rated up to 36 volts. There we go. Perfect. That's it right there. Gotta find a spot for my step down converter. So what this is you have this whole unit on 36 volts. The 36 volts comes into this box. It takes it from 36 volt out to a 5 volt. So anything coming out this side will be limited to 5 volts. The lighting system I have is a 5 volt rated system. See, there's an access hole, just as I told you, where the wires are going to come through. And then I'm going to put one right here on the top, at least the very top, in between the speakers. And we'll take an iPhone cord out of that. There we go. Chose to pick that top drawer, put the DC converter in. So, got it positioned. We got this LED strip, and it comes with this, a big old battery pack and stuff. It's meant to light gun safes. But what I'm going to do is I got this kit right here, where I can take these, cut this off, and this will quick connect right to these little copper dots. And then I can just use that. Lights are ran, nice and clean. That's all I'm going to do, nothing fancy. Final assembly and the wiring. Now there's no way I could show you all the wiring. It would take forever. It'd be a whole new video. So if you're interested in the wiring, let me know. I'll do a video on it. If you want, you can screenshot that. That'll be how I power it. And then I'm also just going to jump a light. Standing here in an absolute mess of wires. Finishing up the wiring. She's about done. I just got to seal up the bottom box. Got it all on, as you can see down here. Got 35.4 volt. Knobs are on. Lights are on. Alright, let's play with it. It's on Bluetooth now. It's got some large gappage here, so I went in, I used a quality product, the Gorilla Glue, 100% silicone. I'll seal the whole box up so nothing can get out except for that base port. Once this dries completely, I'm going to go in with black and get a real nice finish to it. It turned out great. I love it. It sounds really good. It's gonna be fun. It's cool that it was my dad's and did something I could use and stuff, you know what I mean? Pretty cool. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, check out the people on the bottom of my channel called Bad Mofos. Hours and hours of fun. Please subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. I got the monster turbo going in. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna build it together, step by step, and we're just gonna take it out ripping. It's gonna be fun, boy. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Later. Peace. Got your bubble, bro.